Hey, thanks for checking out the listing here at Seacoast Cars and Coffee. Today we're taking a look at this 1964 Chevrolet Corvair Monza convertible. Absolutely stunning finish here in Tuxedo Black, and it's showing just over 90,000 original miles. So we'll take a quick walk around the vehicle, showing some of the interesting points and going over a general condition overview. And then we'll get into the interior, the engine bay, which isn't where some of you may expect, and then we'll make our way into the trunk. So, taking a quick walk around, of course, that Tuxedo Black looks absolutely stunning on this body. You can see as we make our way around the back here. I do have the engine cover propped open just slightly so it's easier for filming purposes, but it does latch down nice and flush to the body, as I'll show you afterwards. So now, as always, I make my way really close to the body, moving down each side to take a look for any dings, dents, or irregularities in the way that light reflects off the panel. See some beautiful early 60s design with these body lines and a gorgeous reflection. Very uniform, not seeing any rippling or any major points of concern. That chrome trim over the wheel arches shining beautifully as well. Taking a quick look at these knockoff wheels. Finished in chrome, accents all of this lower silver and chrome trim beautifully and really pops off of that black body. Looks excellent here in the back. Here in the front, slightly more worn on the actual knockoff portion, but otherwise, again, presents very nicely. And of course, the good thing about that kind of part is that it does come right off as it's designed to, and you can replace it with a nice fresh one. Looking here at the front fascia, beautiful design. Again, you get some of these 60s design cues with that nice overhang from the hood and the top of the fender, and a beautiful chrome bumper. Some more chrome trim surrounds on the headlights, and all of this presents really nicely, especially considering the year. Corvair badging just across the front as well. And the actual body condition of the hood itself, perfectly smooth. Looks fantastic. So next up, moving on to the passenger side of the vehicle. Again, really close pass here on the body, passing that nice Corvair badge on the lower fender. Paint condition is stunning. I mean, look at that reflection. Absolutely beautiful. Chrome door handles shining beautifully as well. No chips, no waves, no scratches. Everything presents very well. Quick look at the wheels yet again. Great condition here in the back. And about the same that we saw on the on the front driver's side, pardon me. That looks great. Lastly here, we'll take a quick look at the rear of the vehicle. Again, the chrome bumper. Wonderful finish there. These sort of pod-style taillights. A really cool design cue from the 60s as well. And another gorgeous Corvair badge around all of these vents for the air-cooled flat 6. One thing you'd love to take a look at here, of course, is this convertible top. It's in amazing condition. I'm actually staggered at how nicely this has held up over the years. Looking at the chrome trim around the windshield as well, and those wiper arms, not showing any pitting or discoloration. Rear window has traditional wear that you'd see from a window sitting, kind of cooped up as it's folded down. However, on a nice hot day, you'll find that these actually do begin to stretch back out. I know this personally from my old TR6. You see these things kind of smooth themselves out with more use. This side here, you can see all of these kind of pressure points on the top are free of any holes or marks. Even just here where it looks a bit aggressive, you can see it hasn't worn through the top. It's clearly been great care involved in putting this top up and down from its prior owners. So we've had a nice tour here of the exterior. Let's take a quick look inside the vehicle, where I've laid out some literature we've got that goes along with the car. So we'll take a quick look at that first thing. So you can see here, owner's manual, or owner's guide rather, and some very cool literature alongside an old Hemmings listing for this particular vehicle that gives some very cool details. If you'd like to pause the video and read through this, you're more than welcome. But the vehicle is in great condition. And this also does verify the mileage. Our odometer is currently reading just over 90,000. And here in this article, it's in the high 80,000s. So you can see the vehicle has had quite a chilled out life since that listing. So looking here at interior condition, again, beautifully matches that exterior contrast with the silver and the black. Steering wheel in very good condition as well. All of your switch gear looks great. This vehicle does feature the 4-speed transaxle, as opposed to the other 3-speed transmission available. Door cards offer some really cool finishes with that painted metal portion around the outside, and then that nice leather upholstered center portion. I won't fold the driver's seat ahead because I do have this literature laid out. However, we will make our way to the passenger side. As you see, a nice solid door close. Let me show you this. Very little effort. Clicks nicely into place. No issues with alignment. And now we make our way over to this side. Again, same condition we saw on the driver's side. Beautiful. These seats look great. In the full listing, you will see that seat fully photographed, so we're not hiding anything behind the books there. Everything looks fantastic. These seats do fold ahead, showing a rear seat in excellent shape as well. You can see the sort of cowl that covers up the top when it's down is currently stowed inside the vehicle, but of course this can be moved around or removed entirely. And then lastly, let's take a quick look here at the interior condition of the top. It looks absolutely perfect, which is a big point to check on vehicles such as this one. Again, another door close. Very little effort, nice click as it shuts. Now let's pop the hood, which, as I mentioned before, not where you'd usually find a hood on a classic American vehicle. You'll find this rod latches nicely into place. Oh, there you go. Takes a bit of practice. But looking at this engine bay, take a look at how clean this is. Absolutely fantastic from every angle. As I mentioned, 110 horsepower flat 6 powertrain, air-cooled of course. America's answer to the likes of Porsche and other German rivals. But the engine's extremely clean. As we are indoors here, I won't fire it up, but of course that can be done upon request. Runs great, very clean. Feel free to pause or check out some of those high-resolution photos we've posted if you'd like more detail in the engine bay. But it's all very nice. So it is kind of a two-handed operation to operate this latch here, as well as opening the trunk there in the front. So I'm going to cut for a moment, close this down, and I'll meet you at the front. See you there. Okay, so now, as mentioned, I've closed down the engine cover, and we're taking a look here at the trunk. Actually very spacious here at the front of the Corvair, as we can see. Condition looks great. You have this full-size spare. Looking at the tire condition, really looking into the grooves where you traditionally find some cracking or dry rotting or against the sidewall. It's actually in very nice condition. Back out the camera again here. As you can see, some spare bits. You have a spare knockoff here. For this wheel, you have the traditional, presumably lead hammer to protect the knockoff's finish. You have some brake hardware here, and everything just looks fantastic. Look at the underside of that frunk, if you'll call it. Condition's excellent. And yet another door close. Let's take a look at this. Look at how nicely this latches into place. Set it onto the latch, much like a Porsche, palm on the logo, and a nice convincing click. And the very final thing I'll show you is here at the back. As I mentioned, I'd close down and show you that this does indeed latch flush as it's supposed to. So of course we do have the full photo set available via the listing on our website, but if you have any further questions, you'll also find all of our contact info through that listing. So thank you so much for your time. Hope to hear from you soon, and have a great rest of your day. Thank you.